Here's the HoneyTone amp. I'm going to mess with the tone control a bit. Tone control's in the middle. And that's, I'm just going to use a different distortion than that. I'm using the Epiphone PRO1. Now I'll turn the flanger off. I'll switch to another instrument in a minute. Alright, here it is with flanger. Okay, and now I'm going to turn distortion on using the Paul Gilbert TC Electronics Overdrive. I'm using an Aklot Flanger. I'm going to turn the flanger off and see what happens if I turn the distortion on. Let's turn this down a bit. Okay, so it sounds good with the Paul Gilbert Overdrive. I'm going to add the flanger. Alright, now I'm going to pause for a minute and come back, and I'm going to play a bass guitar. Alright, I'm back, and this is a Hofner Shorty Violin Beatle bass, travel bass. It's got just a line control and a tone control. I'm plugged into the Paul Gilbert Overdrive and the Aklot Flanger and the HoneyTone, the Danelectro HoneyTone Amp. Turn the volume up and see how loud I need it to go. Let's see. Let's turn it down a little bit. Hold on. Okay. See if that's loud enough. Alright, now I'm going to add the flanger. Alright, now I'll add the Paul Gilbert distortion, or overdrive I should say. Put the tone control on the bass on halfway, and then I'm going to flip the boost switch on the Paul Gilbert's effect. Wait, is it? There we go. Now it's flipped. Back off the instrument volume a little bit. Just distortion. Overdrive, I should say. Now, I'm going to use the onboard distortion. I'll have to use just a little bit of it. Okay, that isn't quite compatible with how I'm set up. Alright. If this was a guitar, the Overdrive would probably sound better. Plus, I'm going through 2 pedals into here. I don't know that this thing was really designed to have pedals go through it. Other than maybe like a distortion or overdrive pedal, so you can turn overdrive on and off. That was weird. There was a little bit of delay on the on there. All right, it's a nice little mini amp, and like I've shown in the previous video, you can use it on battery power. I was just using the thing I use for my pedals. Here, I'll try plugging it back in and see how it does without the pedal adapter plugged in. go on battery power, so it'll sound better, unless you have like a isolated power supply or something. Let's try the... Alright. I was going to try one last thing real quick. I'm going to try the Paul Gilbert Overdrive into it by itself. And then with the flanger too. Alright, so that's the Danelectro HoneyTone Mini Amp, which does better when you have it on battery power than when you have it going through an AC adapter. So it works really good with an electric guitar. I've done it before, but I just thought for this demo, just to do something different, because somebody else has probably done videos on YouTube of having an electric guitar go through it, so I thought I would start out with the acoustic guitar going through it, and then have a bass guitar go through it, so you could get an idea of how it sounds that way. But my conclusion is, if you're going to use one, use it either on battery power or use it on an AC adapter, but with no effects pedals between your instrument and it. Overall, I'm glad I got it. I'll do a comparison video coming up soon where I compare it to my mini Marshall and my mini Fender amp. They're all about the same size, and I'll do a comparison of the three to show how they differ. This one has something in common with the Fender, in that you can control how much overdrive you want, whereas the Marshall, you just have overdrive on or overdrive off. All three have a tone control, and this one is a volume on, which I think the Fender is also a volume on, I think. The Marshall, the volume, the on off knob is also the overdrive knob. So there's three positions. There's a belt clip here for, like, if you want to clip it on a belt and be able to stand up. Like if I took this short cord and unplug my 6-foot long cord, and then clip this on my short. I'm wearing shorts today because it's hot. I'm gonna clip that on there. Then I can use this 12-inch long cord. I can plug in. I can turn this on. Here, I'll turn it to where you can see the amp. And we can even turn on some distortion. So that's another advantage of this one, is you can clip it on your belt or your pocket and you're ready to go. It's really cool amp. All right. It's the, here, I'll try and show it better here. Hold on. It's the Danelectro HoneyTone amp.